Hello my lovelies! Today I have a little update on my extras pile for you, so stay tuned. So for those of you that have been around for a little while, you know that I used to do my Have I Read It's a little bit differently. I just changed it these past couple of months. And I used to pick just 6 of the books from my Have I Read It, and everything else would go into an extras pile, and I would try to get those in when I could, but the extras pile just kind of kept getting bigger and bigger and out of control. And since I've changed things up, a lot of people have wanted to know what's going on with my extras pile. Am I still using it? How many books are left on it? All of that stuff. And so I thought I would do this little update here and, well, show you my extras. Also, ODK Furnitures was so kind and sent me this really cool tree bookshelf, and Marty and I are going to put this together, and we'll see how difficult it is to put together or how easy, and display all of my extras on it as I kind of go over them and tell you what I have left of it. Hopefully we can get all of those books to fit on this shelf. I don't know. It is kind of a small shelf, so we'll see. If all else fails, then I'll eventually just turn this shelf into like my TBR shelf or something. But if you like this shelf, if you're interested in getting one for yourself, I do have a 10% off discount code that I will link down in the description for you. I do believe it is Melanie 2021. I'll put that here. Whatever the discount code is, I will put it right here. But I cannot wait to show you how this looks. Currently the state of my extras. Okay, so these are all of my extras. There's a lot. I don't think they're all going on that shelf. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort through them, and I'm going to put the ones I'm most excited for on the shelf, and then stack the other ones up next to the shelf. So as you can see, I ended up with quite a few stacked up beside it. The ones on this side were the ones I was least interested in. The ones on this side was just because they wouldn't fit on the shelves. This is the 7-tiered tree bookshelf. They do have a 9-tiered one, but I just got the 7-tiered. And as you can see, I got a lot left on my extras. So here's a close-up of each of these shelves. Am I making you dizzy yet? I'm making myself dizzy. And then all of these as well. Okay, so as far as my extras go, I still have a lot of work to do. As far as the shelf goes, I love it. It matches my floor. It is so pretty. I love how decorative it is. I don't know that I'm going to continue using it for my extras just because there's so many of them. But I'm thinking I might find some other use for it, like maybe my arcs, or since my TBR is always so ridiculous, maybe instead of a TBR cart, maybe I'll use this. because my TBR cart couldn't withstand what I put on it and I broke it. So I might use that for my TBRs. I don't know. But I also love that it's in the shape of a tree, which will work perfect come Merry Bookmas. Ta-da! Merry Bookmas tree. Love it. So a couple of things about the shelf. It does have like this, you can't really see it now. Here we go. This little triangle here and a metal triangle back there that helps support the weight. And there is also at the top, you might have seen it, a bracket for attaching to the wall. I didn't attach this to the wall right now just because I'm not entirely sure this is where I'm going to keep it. I may move it around other places until I find just the perfect spot in the house for it. But I wanted to go ahead and put it together and see how it looked, and it's so pretty. And I did check, and the code is Melanie 2021, and it's 10% off, and that code is good until September 15th. As far as putting the shelf together, it took us like maybe 10-15 minutes. No time at all. Granted, I did the time lapse, so you might not have seen. The only thing, there were two things we kind of had an issue with while putting it together. One, and I don't know how well you could have seen this in the time lapse, but Einstein was all over it, all over us. He made that complicated, but putting the shelf together was super easy. Now, I will say the very bottom piece, the flat one that goes on the floor, two sides look very, very similar, but they're slightly different. And unfortunately, we caught that a little bit too late. So we had it on, and Marty, you may have seen, I don't know, because it is so quick, but Marty was trying to screw it in, and he got 3 of the screws in, and he went to put the 4th one in that was on the other side, and it didn't line up. But by that point, I had stuck the little felt sticky pads, like 3 of them already on, and then we realized that that board was backwards or upside down, and so I had to peel the sticky pads off and try to put them on the other side, and when peeling them off, the sticky stayed on the shelf. So here, right here, and these 2 corners here and there, I'm gonna have to scrub because they have the sticky residue from the little felt pads, and there was very little sticky left on those felt pads when I put them on the correct side. So I'm probably gonna have to replace those because they're just barely on there. But other than that, it was a piece of cake putting together, and like I said, it is so pretty. It feels pretty sturdy, and it doesn't feel like it's made out of like cheap particle board or whatever. It feels like it's wood, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I think it looks really nice. I'm very happy with it, and it's not ridiculously expensive either if you want to get one for yourself. So you have seen all of the extras I have remaining. Are there any that you think that I should make like highest priority and read as soon as possible? If so, please comment down below and let me know so I can like make sure to fit that into a TBR as soon as possible in the future. I definitely need to focus on this more though, because all of these books I've had for over 3 years now. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you.